We're going to be working on ABCs, the alphabet. Let me know, do you know the finger spelling, the alphabet in sign language? I'm just curious. Because I know I heard at the summit that many of the teachers were working with the children, and they were interested in teaching them while they were learning their English there. So I am seeing, so you teach hearing kindergarten, and you use ASL to teach colors and numbers and vocab and manners, songs, and the ABCs. That's wonderful. Thank you for doing that. That's awesome. So what I want to show you, I'm going to show you some resources that could be a support to you. And the best part is that it is inclusive English as well as sign language too. So let me know in the chat if there's any particular questions you have related to the finger spelling the alphabet. I watched a famous singer that does things for kids. He had an interpreter there, and she was teaching him the ABCs. And a few times I noticed that his palm orientation was, well, basically it wasn't right. And so when I teach, I try to at least show you how to set that up. And then, of course, the children will do their own thing, and that's fine. But you as a teacher, just knowing how to do it right will be helpful and beneficial. Okay, so let's go ahead and I can share this with you. There is, I'm going to open up a PDF for you to see. Okay. Hopefully you can see this, and what I plan to do is show you different resources to use with the kiddos in learning their ABC. So again, if you're on TikTok, you want to join us at bit.ly/ASL webinar, and that way you can be involved and see everything clearly. So this is one of the ones that we have on Boom Cards, which is a technology game, of course, but we also make it for a printable, learning their ABC. So these get cut out, and then they have to match the lowercase with the uppercase. Super cute, fun activity to do with the kiddos. And let me turn this around for you to be able to see this. Okay, and let me show you another one, and then we'll start doing some ABCs in between. Here is another one that we have, and we do them in two skin tones. And this one is the matching. So they're focusing on capital letters, being able to circle the right one. Okay, so we're going to pause here for a moment and do some practice of part of the ABCs. So if you have the ability to do this with me, I don't know if you're like working on other things, but if you want to practice with me, this is a good time. We can review our ABCs together. And then perhaps I can also give you some tips of using it with children, how to help them remember what to do. Okay, so let me stop share here for a moment. And let me get this open. One moment. I'm going to show you where you can have a video for free and also play in your classroom. And I got it. Here we go. So many fun things to do with the kiddos. Okay, here we go. So when you're on the website ASLTeachingResources.com, you can go over here and click on Teacher Resources. In the drop down, it says Free Resources. Right there, you can see the alphabet. And here we go. And you can see, and this is something you can play in the classroom. And let me show you here on TikTok. Right there. Okay, and with the pictures is really cute. Okay, so now let's go ahead and review the ABCs, and then we'll get back to show you some, we can show you some more things to use in the classroom. And let me know. I'm gonna just take a vote here. Do you want to have me play this, or do you want me to just do it myself with you? So either say 1 or 2 in the chat. 1 meaning let's watch the video together, or 2 you want me just to do the teaching. Type that in the chat, then I'll know. Okay, I have a 2 for just teaching. Okay, so there we go. Let me stop this right here, and we'll go ahead and get started. So this is our ABCs. So we're going to have the A, and some of these are going to look like the letter itself, and which will be really helpful. So we have A right here, and we can do A for apple. Okay, then we have, and let me open a document here. I have something that will help too. One moment. I'm grabbing my PDF. I think I just closed it by accident. There it is. Okay. And we have it. There we go. So we have, and I'm going to open this up so you can see it clearly, I think. No, I'll show it to you in just a minute. I think that'll be better. Here we go. All right, I'm shrinking it so I can see it to share. Okay, so we have A for apple, and then we have B for boy. Now someone asked, so is there a difference in sign language for capital letters and lowercase letters? What do you think? Type that in the chat. Is there a difference between a capital A in sign language and a lowercase? Is there a difference? I have a no, and you are correct. That is not. So the ABCs, if you are showing the children and you need to differentiate, you use the capital and lower before you start. This is lowercase, and then this is uppercase. And this is a sign for word, vocabulary, word. That's why I did it on this finger right here. Okay, so in case you're wondering here on TikTok, I am live on Zoom, and you can join. It's at bit.ly/ASL webinar. You can join. I just happened to open this up so you can see a little bit what's happening. And we'll be back next Wednesday too. Okay, so now the next one is C. And this one I like because C looks just like the letter C, so it's easy for the kiddos. C is going to be for cat. Notice we are grabbing our whiskers, cat. Okay, and the next one is D. And by the way, we're going to record this so you'll have it later. Okay, and we have D. This is the letter D. And some people get confused with this one and this one. How do I know which one is which? Well, I do this one. So I am religious. So I say D, I'm pointing up to God. So it's the D, the pointer finger, D. And that's D for dad. And that's the open hand D. E. Now, I get often asked this right here, the letter E, because people see it this way and then this way. So this is what we call the shortcut. If your finger's spelling a letter right before that has like an N, and you go into E, like if you're spelling cone, like an ice cream cone, you would go from an N to an E. Otherwise, it is the letter E, like this. Okay, E for egg, egg. Okay, it's 2 fingers, and crack the egg open. We have F, and this one is, you put it on your nose and go like this for fox, fox. Okay, and I hope you're able to practice with me to help kind of lock in that skill. In G, this is the letter G, and for girl. And girl is the A hand, and we just rub our chin. And the reason why we do that is because of back in the day, they wore the bonnet that tied on their chin. So girl. Now, often, this is a fun fact. Often I see resources like on TPT and other places that have the ASL font, and their letters are backwards. I don't know if you've noticed that, but the hand palm orientation will be all correct in the right direction until they get to the letter G and H. They are actually going this way, G and H, which is not right. It also happens on P and Q. It's just messed up. So when you're buying resources, I don't know if you think about that. Consider looking at the palm orientation of the person selling that product, that the hand orientations are being consistent with the teaching. Okay, we have H. This is H, and that's for hat. Just pat your head for hat. I. It looks like the letter I, right? I for ice. So you can see that it's frozen. So here it is, frozen. J, we're going to take that letter I and draw a J in the air. J. And this can be for juice, orange juice. K. So K and P are the same. One goes up and one goes down. Okay, K and P. Okay, and again, all of these resources at our ASLTeachingResources.com. We do have, it is a deaf-owned business. Also, we have deaf that work there as well as hearing. So just enjoy yourself when you visit there and see many of the resources available. So K is literally take the peace sign. So when you're teaching the children, take the peace sign and put the thumb in between for K. Okay, and when I did see, I mentioned about palm orientation, it's not to you, it'll be out. It'll be out, the palm is out. It would be like, here's an example. If I was talking to you and then all of a sudden I just turned around and kept talking to you. That's what your hand is doing when you turn it around, kind of like that. So L, okay, L. L looks just like the letter L for lion. This is the mane, kind of like we're wiping right here. Okay, and here we go. And by the way, just to let you know, those are on TikTok. It's okay to have your opinions, but if you don't like what you see here, don't stay. Just don't stay. This is all positive. I work with helping teachers with working with children. So if you don't like this, please just leave, okay? So, and I am here on Zoom. If you want to join live, it's at bit.ly.asl webinar, okay? So now we're on the letter M. M. This looks just like the M, see? And you can teach the children that, how there's, when you write the letter M, there's 3 humps. Now, I do see people ask me a question about the letter M and N. They say, well, it wraps around like this. It wraps around like this. I would not. And the reason why, okay, I see your question here for K. 1 second. So the reason why we do not wrap them around is because when you're finger spelling, this will slow you down. So we keep it like this and we just arch it out. So if I'm spelling my name, C-Y-N, if I did it like this, then I'm having to take time to lift it up and move it. So that's why we just keep them out. Okay, so for K, what is a memory sign? Memory sign would be like if you're walking and you kick, to kick, kick, okay? And that you're walking, but your thumb has to be there, you're tripping and you kick. You just kick up, okay? Maybe that helps. There could be other things to help you. Okay, we're looking at N, and I'm going to show you where we get these from. I will show you the paper that matches these. So we have N, and then O, just O, right? And I forgot, N is for name. It looks like an egg, right? So name is 2 times, name. Egg, you crack it, name, and this is nickname. It's short name. Okay, and let me back up. M is for mom. So dad was up here, the hat area, and mom was at the chin area like girl was. Let me see if I forgot. And K was keys. It was the sign for keys. Okay, so these are on our papers here. So O is orange. Okay, so we have orange here, and it's like just squeezing it. And if we come out, that's for sign for age. So yes, we do have different ways of signing different words. It depends on where you live. So I've seen this as nicknamed too, or accent. There are different ways to sign different things depending on where you live, just like the sign for birthday, birthday, birthday. So there are a variety of signs. You probably noticed that. And thank you for the hearts you have right there. Okay, let's the next one, P. Remember I said before K and P. So K goes up, palm out, P still forward, but the palm down, P. P is for pizza. Pizza, it's like you have that piece of pizza in your hand and you're eating it. Pizza, pizza. Okay, and let's go on here, Q. And this one was like the letter GQ. You know the magazine, the GQ magazine? So G and Q, and it just points down. And that's for queen. So queen starts right here and it goes down to your waist, like the banner that they wear, the queen. And you can add king too, K, see the K? King, queen, okay? All right, here we go for R. This one is for R. And I like this sign because we're gonna do rainbow. You can add the sign for color first and then do the rainbow. So you see it spreading across the sky, rainbow. So I know someone said they're having a hard time remembering G and Q. So are you ready? I like this one because G, we're going to go, G is little. We actually use this for like pea brain. That's kind of, don't teach the kids that though. We take it right here, little pea brain. So it's little, it's G. And so G and Q, and you just turn it down. So Q is I don't wiggle it, but it's Q, G, Q, G, Q, G, Q. G is first, so you do it normal, and then Q goes down. Okay, we did R. R also for school is ready. I'm ready. Are you ready? And so we go ready. I'm ready. S. This is the letter S, and many people get confused between A and also the letter S. A and S. And here's A. S is going to be like fist. Fist, as if you might be punching something, fist. So this is the S. And we're going to use this one for sun. Sun, again, there are a variety of signs for different things. We use this one with the kids because it's easier. There's sun this way too, but we use sun because they are young, okay? Let me hold on a second. Okay, so, and again, signs do vary depending on where you live. So I have this TikTok crowd over here. I'm just throwing a lot of negative things. They often do that, and it tends to be, I just ask them if they would go ahead and leave. Because this is a positive area. We are supporting you and working with children. So I am a nationally certified interpreter, and I am the owner of ASL Teaching Resources. Again, that is a deaf-owned business, and we do hire deaf as well working with us. Okay, so now we're on T. Here we go, T, 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 T. This one we use for T. The letter for T stands for trees. Thank you, TikTok supporters. Thank you. This is tree. So this is the earth, and you're going to put your elbow right here. So you can't see it all the way. So I have to lower it down. And then this is the tree. It looks like a tree, doesn't it? And you're going to shake the tree gently. Okay, tree. Now, also, I'm going to add this right here. This right here is toilet. So if the kiddos need to go to the toilet, they can raise their hand and just with the letter T and lightly shake it. I got to go to the toilet. Then you know what they need to do. Okay, so again, those of you who are joining on Zoom, type if you have any questions because we're getting close to the end here. U is for umbrella, just like you are opening it, and it looks like the letter U. So if this is a U, can you guess what V is? V. Pretty easy. Okay, so V is for violin. Da-da-da, you're playing the violin. So if this is V, W would be, can you do it for me? W, okay, W. Now somebody said, well, that's the letter 6. Yes, W. So is F is the letter 9. It's just in the context of the sentence. So you have to think about like this. And so we have V for violin, then we have W for well. So this is your ocean, back and forth, okay? And let's see here, we next have X, okay? This is X. And again, thank you TikTok people for joining, but negativity, if you don't like it, please leave, okay? So X is for X-ray, and we actually finger spell. So are you ready? You've been practicing all this time your finger spelling. So let's do this word together. So we have the letter X. Let's do R now. And let's do A. And Y. You haven't done Y yet, but look at this. Ta-da, that's the next letter. It looks like the letter Y. Letter Y. Good. Okay, so here we go. And we now have Y for yellow. Yellow shakes like this. That's one of the colors that we will learn one night. And we can give you hints too. So Z, you just kind of throw it in the air. Z, okay? Z for zebra, and this is the stripes on him, zebra, okay? All right, so let me share this with you now so you can see what I've been teaching you from. This is what I've been teaching you from, and let me show you right here. So these are the worksheets that the kiddos get. So you can see it's both English and sign language at the same time. And it has pictures. They also are in black and white. And it goes like this. And as promised, here's a couple other things here. These are the flashcards coming soon. And for you who have, we have it, it's going to look like this, different skin tones. There are 3. And then the QR code, notice if you want to take a picture of that now, you'll be able to see what's happening there. Then let's come back out. We also have them with the icons that go with it. And notice they're with the letters and with the letters, but then down here, none. So that way you can help them learn and kind of test them. And you can play games with these as well. Then we went on and we've just added this today. Let me show you. This black and white. And then right here, I'm going a little fast, I know. We just added these. So if you want to play a game, you can sign the letter and then they have to dot it or stamp it or cover it up with like a bingo chip. And that is, hold on. And we have it in lowercase too, so they can practice their ABCs. And let me see the last one I was going to show you. Yeah, we have some puzzle things. Okay, I'm going to stop that share. And one more thing right here. Let me come over here. Yes. This is my last thing. Again, if you have any questions, just type it in the comments. I'm there to support you on your Zoom. And if you don't mind, before you leave, if you don't mind, type how you found us, how you knew about ASLTeachingResources.com. So let me share this screen with you. Okay. Too fast for QR code. Okay, I'll go back to it just a moment. So when you are here on the website, there is a search bar, and right here you can just type ABC and you'll get a list of things. You can type alphabet and you'll get a list of things, and you'll be able to find what you need. If you want these things like 50% off, we do have a membership that kind of explains. We actually just double your bucks, and that is on the home page. We also have a free podcast on the homepage. You can go check out yourself at any time. Sword of Success. Awesome. Okay. So as promised, let me come back to the QR code. Please know that we are updating those places. So we are continuing to update our flashcards to the new ones. Let me show you the QR code, and I'll show TikTok too. Okay. Well, I'm hearing something with the Black culture wouldn't like that. Well, actually, the Black culture requested that. So again, everybody has a different opinion. So we are here to support the general public. So I just got, again, we get a lot of negative on TikTok. I normally don't appreciate lives because a lot of negativity, but I appreciate you, thankful, the ones that are nice. Thank you. So let me come back over here, and I'm going to show you the QR before I close. Let me stop my share and start again. Good. All right. Hold on. I got to go find the paper. One moment. All right, I got it. And now I'm going to share now. 1 second, TikTok. Okay, so here it is. I'm going to blow it up. You can take a picture of this with your phone and go visit. If you can see it right there. And what we try to do is on our resources, we try to add the QR code. So if you send it home to the parents, or you need to show it in your classroom on the board, you have that availability. It also gives you other resources right there on that page. So I hope tonight has been helpful. If you don't mind, if there's something that you really enjoyed tonight that you'd like to see again for next week, I believe we're going to focus on numbers like 1 through 30 next week. So if there's something special you want to see, or you have a question, just go ahead and write that down in the chat before you head out. I'm going to wait here to see if anyone has any questions. I don't want you to leave before I'm able to help in any way, anything that you need. So thank you there for TikTok joining me. That's love you all. Even I'm talking to TikTok now. So so guys, again, this is we do have deaf that draw things for us. We do have the deaf-owned business. You can see it yourself on one of the website. It is true. So I hope this helps you, and thank you so much for joining today. And if there's no questions, I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye, and I will see you next week on Wednesday. If you are a member on our website, we also have office hours on Wednesdays in the afternoon, just for you, for one-on-ones, to get extra support. Okay, guys, I will see you later. Thank you for joining. See you next Wednesday, 7 in the evening. Bye-bye. At ASL Teaching Resources, you just click, print, and you're ready to teach. Saving you time, saving you money, a winning solution. Sign up today and start enjoying your benefits as you get ready for this school year.